Hey entrepreneurs! This one is specifically for you. If you are at the starting point of your entrepreneurial journey, you may be asking yourself, well, what idea should I pursue? You have several things that you're passionate about, many great skills, and a ton of experiences to pull from. Does that sound like you? Yeah, I've been there too. One of the hardest parts about being an entrepreneur is knowing which idea to pursue. You know you need to focus, and if you try to do everything, you'll end up doing nothing. But which idea should be the one that gets your heart and soul? You love them all, and of course, they're all great, right? I had the privilege of working with an incredible designer named Astrid. And every time I worked with her, she would come up with a range of design concepts for me to pick from. And every time I'd get panicked. I loved most of them. And what if I picked the wrong one? Oh! So she taught me a very simple way to help me determine which design I should move forward with. But not in an objective way. We'd created all our criteria from the outset, so all her designs would have worked from a business perspective. This was more about what worked for me in here, in my heart. So here's what she would have me do. I would print out each design on a separate piece of paper. So let's say there were 5 designs. You might have 5 ideas. Each day for 5 days, I would stick one of those designs up on my fridge. And then after 24 hours, I would take it down and put up a new one. And I'd see that design every time I went to the fridge. And I was working out of my house at the time, so I went to the fridge a lot. She said for me to do this, and at the end she said, ask yourself, which design did you miss when you took it down? That's the design to go with. And she was right. Some designs, after I took them down, I totally forgot about altogether. Some I liked but didn't stick, and usually one would resonate, and I would miss it once it was gone. It's kind of weird, but it worked. So if you have several ideas you are considering pursuing, I suggest creating a piece of paper for each of them. Do some visual representation of the idea. Use, colored pens and maybe a magazine and whatever it takes to bring the idea to life. Then put them in a place you'll see regularly, one at a time. I suspect at the end of the week, you'll have a much better idea of which idea really resonates and which one can go to the back of the burner for another time. So go bring those ideas to life and let us know where you end up at the end of the exercise.